going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome back to some more Smite Conquest. Today we're doing another try-hard video. Today we're going to be playing Fenrir in the jungle. Fenrir is sort of a weird jungler. I think I brought this up in most of the videos we played him, where he's really matchup dependent. Fenrir is one of my oldest, mains, you could say. I don't really main him anymore, but I used to play him a ton. I still feel like I'm really nuts on Fenrir, man. I feel like I have a really good Fenrir. But because Smite is not a super Fenrir-friendly game anymore for the most part, I've played him a lot less. I actually feel like that's starting to turn around a little bit. I feel like with some of the newer characters, it's getting a little bit back to where it used to be. But for a good while, they were releasing a lot of new gods that were really good against him. And I feel like lately that's not quite as much. So he's getting a little better in the game. He's also gotten some buffs, which have helped a lot too. But with Fenrir, we want to be looking for people that we can actually latch onto with Brutalize. In some games, that's pretty much just not a thing, but normally there's at least somebody you can focus. This game, that person is actually a really good target for us, which is Vulcan. Vulcan Bomb actually doesn't knock back Brutalize. It used to. It got changed so it can't anymore, because it used to stun before the knockup. Oh, that's good. That's good. We can just stun out the Loki too. By the way, we're going Bracer, and we can hit him with one of these. Scylla, are you nutty? She's pretty nutty, man. I don't think she kills him. Yeah, she doesn't quite kill him. That's actually really good. Guess. We're nutty. And suiciding, apparently. I did not think I would die for that, dude. Archers are so busted. God damn it. Anyways, yeah, you can see Vulcan, not a whole lot the man can do right there. He's going beads as he should be to deal with our ultimate. But you can't beads out of a Brutalize, right? Unfortunate for him. So he goes down. I got too greedy with the Loki, man. If I didn't take a billion from archers by going back on him there, we would have been fine. Let's see, can I tell? I think if I'm not blind, I can tell how much I took right there. I can't tell. I can't tell at all, man. I don't know. I took a lot of damage from archers. That's why we got wrecked. He really didn't do that much damage. Most of it really was just tanking wave, man. Because archers should have done 50 damage a second, which isn't fun. It's not a good time to take 50 damage a second, so we got a little bit wrecked by that. As far as build's concerned, we do want to try and rush into a Jotuns pretty quick if we can. Cooldown's really important for Fenrir. Because I didn't quite have money for, for boots, for tier 2 boots. I just went ahead and went into that, just because basically boots 1 sucks. And so we don't want that anywhere near us, man. Boots 1 is so bad. It's one thing, there's certain starts where it's worth it, especially depending on the character, but I normally try and stay away from Boots 1, man, because it doesn't give you any power. The movement speed barely matters. So instead we can upgrade this, get 10 pen, get some power, and we can actually still fight quite a bit better. Way better use of money. Especially since we can actually afford it. Yeah, we'll probably just rush a Jotuns because of that. Once we're this close to it, we might as well just try and put another 800 gold in and finish it off. So we'll probably grab mid camps. And if we don't have another kill for Vulcan, we'll just go back and finish that. We actually might be able to kill Vulcan in half a second here. We don't have stun, but that doesn't matter as much when we're going on the Vulcan. He knows, though. I don't think he knows. I think he just finished clearing wave. But not a kill there, unfortunately. We'll probably check right mids. Actually, right lane's really extended. Yeah, we'll just gank. So yeah, the thing for Fenrir, Neath and a lot of other characters, the jump, the teleport, whatever they might have, really big problem. That's something for us to watch out for. Hopefully they're going in here. We'll try and go on Neath if we can. That almost got really bad. Hang on, let's try and wait through the shell a little bit. Well, that didn't happen, and she just got ultimate, so we're just dead. Nice. That was really unlucky. That was insanely unlucky. They had a nice shell that did a lot there. I don't know what happened on the duo lane side. Apparently she's already getting fragged. Full wave couldn't move. No, they played it. That was fine. Yeah, no, apparently things already went really bad over there. But it's insanely unlucky that she got ultimate mid-fight and was able to use that to kill us. Because we were going to be fine if she didn't get it. So that's a big waste of farm, man. I don't know what's going on that didn't go well. That definitely should have been a better fight than it was. But Rama died really early on. I don't know why. Unfortunate, man. That's our ultimate. Obviously, we'll be able to try and use that to focus really just about anybody a lot harder. It's important to know all the squishies on their team do have beads. A lot of the time, you're going to have a jungler that goes blink. And if they do make that, generally what's a misplay when you're dealing with Fenrir. But if they do make that misplay, then you can punish them for it, right? If they're going blink, you can just ult them. You can jump on them with stun and bite them and pull them into tower, or pull them to a teammate, whatever, and they're just not going to be able to get out of it, right? Because they don't have any sort of way to CC me in that once they're already stunned. Rama is running for his life, man. What is going on right here? For one thing, we should just be like punishing Khepri really hard right now. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was. It was really clear because I don't remember, it might have been Vulcan, it might have been Neath that I saw in right lane. Like, someone was in right lane. There we go, that's his beads forced out. We actually might have a kill. Nice. See, like, that's the counter right there, man. That's the counter that we're looking for. Oh, she still has that? I thought she used that. Yeah, there's a Loki. Not much we can do about that, man. So this game is off to a terrible start, but I'm going to stick with it. I feel like we actually haven't, like, besides the archers, I really don't think I've misplayed for the most part. I think dual lane gank went terrible, but I don't think that was really anything to do with me. And our team has not gotten a kill outside of me, which is not looking super great. But I'm going to stick with it. Hopefully this game actually turns into something. Hopefully someone else starts doing a thing, right? I think Scylla will honestly probably be doing something soon, but she can't really do a whole lot right now. Like, the fights haven't really been centered around her. She did actually do some work when we were ganking mid. There's been a lot of nonsense, man. Dual lane getting pressured out so hard. Like we have to fight in our own jungle because they're just getting so crazy aggressive, and they seem to be winning those anyways. All right, somebody invaded that? I don't even know who that would be, unless that's like where Loki came from when he finally showed up. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he invaded while we were getting invaded over on the right side. All right, so we got Vulcan beads in that last fight. We want to try and ult him again as soon as possible. Obviously, you know, typical Vulcan countered, you know, wreck his face type stuff, but also, like, we did get his beads and we want to take advantage of that. Actually try and cancel the 3 right there so we get our stun. Yeah, no beads on Vulcan, so if we can actually force a fight onto him here, this is actually a free kill. And actually, he's low enough, this might just be a free kill. Thank you. You're dead. Okay, so I do kind of want to fight this. I was being a little cautious, but I think he's just dead now. Yeah, no, because I wanted to make sure he couldn't ult out of that, so I wanted to give him a little bit lower. That's not good. That's not good. Oh my goodness, dude. Did I get ulted by him? No, why didn't he ever ult? Does he not have it? That was obviously just, there's not much we can do about that, man. We're taking a Neath ult, we're taking a Loki to the face, we just ate Vulcan damage. We just ate Khepri pull, like we took a billion things. There's not really much of a chance of getting out, but that is completely fine. We kill Khepri, we kill Vulcan, and then Loki dies for trying to kill me. So it's actually still super worth. That was a 3 for 1. Yeah, no, it's funny. Fenrir has a lot of games like this, man. Even if you're playing really well, especially depending on how your team's doing, you're gonna go down with a lot of the kills, right? Like you're playing really aggressive for the most part. And so there are some games where you're gonna get out just like scot-free and not really get punished, and there are other games where you will get punished. But what you got to make sure you're doing is making sure that it's worth. And so far, it's been worth. I don't think we've had a single point in this game so far where we've died and we didn't get something good out of it, like even better out of it in return, right? So as long as we're getting that done, it's fine. Yeah, as long as we're doing that stuff, we'll be good. We have to play that aggressive to really do anything on Fenrir. So sometimes you're definitely going to end up dying a lot. But as long as we're getting those return kills, whether they're kills or assists, it's still pretty worth. I think she's right here, right? Kind of. I'm guessing she has ward on this. She's kind of running for her life right now. Yeah, so we're just gonna, I mean, we'll just take that right there. So that's her backflip down. We see Khepri in mid. Okay. That's 2 ults down. Hopefully we get out of this for free. That was really bad on her part. She should have rotated there. We took 3 ultimates. There's nothing we can do about that, man. That is the one spot so far this game where it would have been good to have beads. But because they have so little CC for the most part, I just didn't want a beads. We're going to go beads after Bracer for sure. But basically, like Vulcan Bomb, we're just going to be able to 3 through it. Not a big deal. Khepri only has ultimate, or not Khepri, Loki only has ultimate for CC. Didn't expect to take a billion Neath ults, but it seems like we're going to be, so it would have been good for that. But so far, I feel like Bracer's been fine. That was the one time it really mattered. But even there, we still would have died anyways because they just did so much damage. So it didn't really make too much of a difference, honestly. Actually, we might have gotten out. We might have gotten out that time if we actually had beads. Because we might have gotten away from the auto in time. And Loki ult alone wasn't going to kill me. Yeah, no, that was really bad, though. I don't know why Scylla didn't rotate there. Like, her Vulcan rotated all the way. Yeah, by the way, there's solos here. So we can't really, we can't really fight or anything. Because it's the solo laner, and that's not good. It means there's 4 other people that can come run at us. Yeah, she went to small camps over rotating to her team when Vulcan left mid, which was really not good. It's one thing if she goes to smalls and then like realizes and rotates, but she just stayed on smalls. That was really bad. Yeah, so we're pretty behind in farm. Honestly, Loki's not super ahead anyways. That doesn't say a whole lot because he's Loki, but there's not a whole lot we can do about this, right? Like it's just something that happens when your team's getting this out pressured. We're 4K down in 10 minutes, which is pretty bad. It's hard to fall behind very much early game, and we are. Nice, did die to the wisp. This is really good. Good play from Sylve there, getting a combo on him. Vulcan beads should be up. We do have to watch out for that if we go on him. He's going to be able to turn and burn on us pretty hard. We also have to watch out now that Khepri's going to be rotating out of lane a lot more, obviously. Like, we're getting later in the game, so he's going to be around more. It's going to be a lot harder to do stuff. Neith probably still has vision. It definitely seemed like she did before. And we're just going to try and, like, whenever we gank her, we're just going to try and bait her jump, and then we're going to go back in. Unfortunately, it looks like nothing's happening so far. Sylve went for it. Oh, actually, maybe. Maybe, hang on. Let's try and bait her jump and then chase it with a 3. Actually, we're just going to disengage. Khepri ult's going to be too strong here. Yeah, if Rama managed to land a lot of shots, that could have been a kill, but like we were gonna have to commit too hard there because Loki should be rotating right now. Should be. I don't know where he is, but I'm assuming he's gonna rotate to this. I don't know why he wouldn't. Oh, Neith, you're goofing. You're goofing. All right, this guy should just die, I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe not. Okay, just in case, we're gonna panic bracer because I was getting a little low. I don't know if that did much of anything, but Loki rotated to, I think, the left side of the map. I saw him get involved in a kill, which is part of why we got more aggressive. But yeah, no, that actually went a lot better. Yeah, this game's definitely, it's not over, man. People definitely give up too early on. We've still got a decent shot at doing some stuff. We're gonna go Void Shield because we definitely need more defense. Finally get our beads, which will be nice. Yeah, Rama's off to a super rough start, man. He's 0-5. That's really rough, dude. So hopefully he can come back from it. Yeah, no, though, right there in that fight, when we disengaged from Neith was a good example of what you can do a lot of the time with Fenrir. That whole like beginning of that engagement was something people don't do enough, which is we come in, bait cooldowns, come back in, and that actually went worse than I wanted to, because I didn't reset the cooldown on my jump at all, because I just straight up missed it the first time. But you can come in with jump, ideally land it, and then they'll flip out, and then you can chase them back down once your jump comes back up, because your jump has, you know, the reduced cooldown once you land it, and a lot of the time you have cooldown, so like it should be, I want to say like a 9-second cooldown if we land it, and so that's going to be shorter than like any jump cooldown basically. Okay, we'll just stun that out. We should be fine here, so I'm trying to turn a little bit. Oh, good Khepri ult, man. Did we really just pull Khepri? Is that really what just happened? That sucks, dude. That's really unlucky. I was trying to go for Vulcan, obviously. He did die, but there's not, yeah, that's not what we wanted. Took a lot of ultimates there. Baited Khepri ult, took Vulcan ult, took Neith ult. Not much more we can do. A lot of these fights, that's really been the thing this game too, is this is a game that we'd be absolutely fragging in if it wasn't for the fact that it feels like every fight we're taking 3 to 4 ultimates, or at least baiting 3 to 4 ultimates. So it's just what it is. What it is, man. It happens. As long as, again, like as long as we get stuff out of it, it's not a big deal. Rom actually did get a take right tower there and get a lot of farm for himself, which is really good. He did not come anywhere near catching up, but he did manage to actually farm quite a bit there, which is really good for him. Neith is still insanely fed.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We're just gonna, oh, that's not what we wanted. I was not supposed to go on the minions there. There, we could just brace her like 600 HP back real quick. Sucks. If I actually stacked up my one there, maybe we could fight a little bit right here. Actually, still probably can anyways. Scylla, if you don't body block the living shit out of me, I can go kill Neith. She blocked me so hard, man. Obviously, she doesn't mean to. That was obviously on accident. That's super annoying. That tiny body just managed to get so perfectly in front of me that I couldn't move for like 2 seconds. We actually could have killed Neith there, I'm like 99% sure, but it's not a big deal. It happens, man. All right, we're gonna push left. Nobody's in left right now, unless Chalk is teleporting, which he's not. This is something people don't do enough. Like, there's no one in this lane. We know that their soul laner was just over there. We get a push for free, get a lot of farm, and maybe do something to a tower. Yeah, no, probably not do something to tower, but we get a lot of farm out of that, which is really good. Especially because when you get in those situations where it's left unattended, you normally get more than just a wave. You'll get like 1.5. So you get a stupid amount of farm. Let's go right back to jungling. Go ahead and ward low. We probably should have warded high, honestly. Because I feel like most of the fights have been fought on like that side. But whatever. As long as we have like vision control, it's really good that we have a sentry on right mids too. So it's going to keep us a lot safer in mid, considering we don't have a tier 1 tower. That's one of the things that gets really scary, man. Especially when you lose like tower in mid. They start getting crazy pressure. What is this dude doing? Actually, what are you doing? I know I'm pulling him away from Scylla, but like I'm trying to make sure that he just, you know, dies. He eats tower. I probably should have killed him a little earlier there. Good. Not as good. But I think we get out? Yeah, we get out. We're fine. What? What? My eyes. What? I don't even... What? Sorry, I'm really confused. I heard Loki proc abilities, and then he didn't go on me. So I just assumed we were good. I actually don't know what he was doing. I'm really confused. Oh, Ram just got bopped. Got absolutely bopped right there. By the way, I probably shouldn't have gone Ansel. I actually don't think that made much sense. Like, we can pretty much... We can frag Vulcan whether we have this or not. In some situations, it'll actually be really good, to be fair, because it's basically gonna... He'll pop 1 ability out of normally 3. Like, he's normally gonna 1, 2, 3 on me, so we'll be able to cancel, like, you know, 2 of those for, like, a solid second. But we're not really dealing with Vulcan that much, I don't feel like, so I don't know if that was actually worth. But either way, it's what I built. I didn't really think about it too much. Normally, in a normal game, that's what I'd be building right now. Since Vulcan's normally more of a problem, but we actually shut Vulcan down super early, because even though a lot of these fights have been rough, we've still done a really good job of punishing him early game, so he's really behind. Like, his team, level 16, level 17, level 18, level 13 mid right now. Normally, mid's going to be, like, leading the way, or at least up at the top. He's way behind. I canceled that late. I want to cancel it a little bit sooner, so we can actually get our passive. We're actually going to do something. I do this a decent amount. I don't see other people do this. We're going to smack Pyro real quick. I do this with Pyro and Gold so that we can get passive. It's actually really good. So they shouldn't know about this because we have a sentry there. And so we can go on him and we can beach through the Neath ult. And just like that, we got a ton of cooldowns. And Bracer did like nothing, unfortunately. Oh, that's bad. So we're going to try and ult through Loki ult here, potentially. I want to get the Loki, but the stupid fat Kepri's blocking me. If he doesn't get invis soon enough. Oh, okay. Nutty. That was crazy. I can't believe we killed him there.